can't hit.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
Kicks to Turner. New Orleans moving the ball around, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. No good on that one. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Anderson comes in for Evan Turner. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Brandon Bass is checked in for Verejao. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for LeBron. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Irving. Here's Pondexter, guarded by Jackson. Cole, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Chris Kaman's checked in for Davis. Here's Cole, guarded by Jackson. And Ashe kicks to Pondexter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ashe. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. No good off the back of the rim.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And he gets it to go. Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Now the dish to Ashe. Here's Cole, guarded by Jackson. Pondexter from outside. And the shot is good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Thompson. Smith with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Feeds it to Cole. 1:33 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Kaman missing. Cavaliers shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% for the field. And finished off by Bass.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Pondexter. He's guarded by Williams. Cole dishes to Anderson. Shoots the three. And it's Cole missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Jackson. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Outside Williams. Back to Jackson. Thompson in the corner. Williams for 3. No good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 3. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Indeed, this was a tough loss. They faced a serious comeback intensity that just overwhelmed them in that last quarter. Unfortunately, they couldn't stay in the game enough to force an extra session.
I mean, boy, they were close, really, right up until the finish line. But I thought they were going to get over the hump, but it was not meant to be.
And he sinks the second. Here's Cole. Looking for his first basket still in this one. With 2 seconds left, and it's good on the way in. And the Pelicans lead by 4. And so the And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every. I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look. Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Ashe. Davis comes in for Ryan Anderson. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Holiday in for Norris Cole. Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Evan Turner is out there with Davis, and it's O'Quinn in at center. That's the Pelicans 5. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets really lit up the floor. He ended up with 59 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. He's putting up about 21 points per, 10 rebounds, and almost 3.5 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
You know, over this last whole stretch of games, I mean, he's been shutting down the lane with absolute authority.
Well, some players just get hotter as the season goes on. That's definitely been the case with these point guards since the All-Star break, as you can see in these shooting percentages. Drew Holiday fourth.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 7.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Knocks it loose. Here's Evans. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Kaman's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Smith checked in for James. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Davis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
For 3, Smith. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And here's Holiday. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Mavericks in Dallas. Here's Kaman. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Holiday, the pass to Evans. To the paint, here's Kaman. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Kaman's got his first bucket of the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now. You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
And Holiday kicks to Kaman. Evans outside. Back to Kaman. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Move the ball. Stick
He feeds it to Love. Jackson with it. 16 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Irving dishes to Jackson. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Verajao, and the layup is good. Verajao's got 6.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
You know, guys, looking at the Pelicans over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league. First in blocks, 4th in scoring, and they also show up as a top 5 rebounding team.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me, it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times, that gets in your head.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the New Orleans Pelicans sitting directly below them, just 1 spot down.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
And that one's good. Love.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Now Jackson. 20 points for him. He was all alone on that one. And that's now 18 points for Kevin Love. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Evans kicks to Holiday. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Ryan Anderson. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. Pondexter comes in for Turner. And it's Norris Cole in for Tyreek Evans. Jackson kicks to Thompson. Comes up empty off the pick.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And we finished one half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm trying to keep the ball moving.
Kevin, back to you.